Welcome everybody to this episode of Lined Up Next with Rock and V. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about passive income, starting up a small company. And my host for today is
Violet, also known as Prinda City, and just rocking it one day at a time.
For sure. Okay, so where do we start with this one?
I think we should jump right into passive income. What do you
All right.
think?
I love passive income.
Okay, so
I-
tell me, what do you believe passive income is, and like, how do you get it?
My term of passive income is basically the way I put it is when I can wake up to orders or money in my bank account
Mm-hmm.
without having to do labor
Right.
is passive income.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, it's like I have a clothing line, Rock Fashions. I have various websites that I sell my clothing line on. So, when a person orders a shirt in Australia, they order the shirt, they buy the shirt, the company that I manufacture my shirt through sends the shirt, I receive the money. No labor.
Just like that.
Just like
Right.
that. Just like that.
And it doesn't take time to like make the designs or to talk with them. I mean, pretty much it's like no hands,
No hands.
passive income,
Passive.
wake up in the morning,
Fulfill orders.
there's some money.
And the reason I say fulfill orders is because there are certain shirts that I make personally for clients that you're not going to get.
And tell me about these one of a kinds.
These are one of a kinds that I put your name on.
Mm-hmm.
I put your kid's name on.
Mhm.
I put your picture, your kid's picture, your own slogan.
Mhm.
I am currently making clothing for 3 other brands.
I love it.
You know, so
I know it's probably very exclusive, and you can't tell me just now.
yeah, I can.
Just yet.
I'll tell everything.
Okay, well,
we are uncensored
let
on
me
this
know.
one.
So, who are you working with right now?
I am now working with Yumi's.
Mm-hmm.
I am working with Morocco. I am working with oh God, what is her line? There's a new one I just started. I want to say I know her name is Jerry with a Y,
We love it.
and it's a clothing line. She's in Africa.
I
now,
love
mind you.
it.
Yeah, she's in Africa.
Okay, so we're doing stuff all around the world. We're not just helping with United States or
No.
even in our state. We're worldwide right now.
I will help you out worldwide if you need my help.
And you know we need you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so how it works is if you order from me and you need a personalized shirt, okay, then you put in the order,
Mhm.
you pay for the shirt. I wake up the next morning and I'll be like, oh, hey, Violet has ordered a shirt from Australia. I'll make the shirt. It'll be in the mail within 2 days, straight to you.
Straight to me.
So the
Anything I
most
want,
labor,
custom.
the most labor is I'm making a shirt.
Right.
You know, I have 6 Cricut machines lined up,
I love
direct the
it.
fabric printer, so it's all done in house. I'm sending it right off.
And do you find joy in making these shirts and making these products?
You just don't get it. Yes.
Yes.
You,
It
when
fulfills something within your spirit.
it's like, you know how we have Rock Movies, our
Mhm.
company. When you can turn on Roku Fire Stick and you see your own creations on TV, knowing it's around the world, it's the same thing with a shirt. Same thing with a sweatsuit. When I know somebody around the world is rocking Rock Fashions, I'll get up and make shirts all day long.
Right.
All day long, you know. Especially knowing somebody out there is going to wear my clothing. And it only takes the right person to get that clothing at an event
To
or
the
in front
next
of
level.
somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what happens from there.
And speaking upon Roku, our channel, and things of that nature, what do you think that is doing to the children? Do you think that this is helping build them up to see people of their own color and of their
Oh,
own
yeah.
style on the TV,
Oh, yeah.
making a difference, talking about building businesses? What do you
Definitely.
think this is doing for the next generation?
It's just like, who can I say, like Tyler Perry. It's just like all those people who are now putting on African American, or just
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. It's an outlet. Because back then, pretty much, I remember in my days when we were younger, our first outlet we really had was BET.
Hmm.
And now it's all over the place.
Yes.
It's all over the place. There was a time that it was wrong for Hollywood to have black people in certain
Right.
shows, certain movies.
There was only
Now,
a few, a small percentage that would be
now
allowed
Hollywood, Disney,
is
and them
black.
won't even do it without a black person.
without some blackness.
Yeah.
Because they know blackness sells.
Exactly.
It's
Just
the
ethnicity sells.
It does.
Just a
Color,
culture
people
sells.
of color.
Any
Mhm.
any kind of person with a culture now makes it happen. So that's why going back to talking passive income, it's the same thing. If you and we do a television show or clothing, we put our show out there, we run a commercial ad, which is free to us because
Yes.
it's our network.
Yes.
But somebody in Australia sees this shirt ad, orders a shirt. We've barely done any labor
Right.
to get that money,
That sale.
to get that sale.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And it's like, and I'm gonna put this out there. It's like,
And don't quote us.
don't quote us,
Mhm.
but it's better for me to put my advertisements on my own network than to pay for Facebook ad, Instagram ad, who do barely little or whatever.
The bare minimums.
The bare minimum.
When we're going to go all the way full force, show everybody what we're working with,
Exactly.
and they're going to see exactly what, and that's going to bring more streams of income our way.
Exactly. Because I sit on my computer almost 8 hours a day, a
Mhm.
minimum. Not at all at one time, though.
Right.
I'm just saying through the course of a 24-hour day, I spend 8 hours promoting my company
Right.
around the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather do that than have to go punch a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what keeps me going and driven to keep doing. Every day I'll see somebody wearing a shirt. You know me, I'm going to bump that design up.
Okay, we're going to spruce that
I'm
right
gonna
on up,
bump
buddy.
That design up.
Okay.
I'm not going to steal your design, but I'm going to bump that design
Yeah,
up.
we're going to bump that up.
Yeah, because I don't look at it as stealing.
No.
Because like I say,
We're all sharing.
Yeah, the first person that made a coffee cup, that don't mean people after them can't make coffee cups.
Right, because we all need to drink.
They just put a different handle on a different size lid.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm doing.
And I love it.
I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just doing it different. So that's how I'm doing it. And the way I do it is I have my main sites, and I'll put this out there for people who are learning. Get you a Pinterest, get you a Etsy, get you a, I know I'm missing one.
Shopify?
Oh, a Shopify. I knew I was missing
I was
one.
like, we love Shopify too.
Get you a Shopify, get you an OfferUp, and get you a, so you made me forget my last
Ooh,
one.
what is it?
This is my best one. It'll come to me. But
Yes.
anyway, I got these sites. I put all my shirts on these sites, and I promote these sites every day.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I accrue orders. Now, mind you, when I first started, I was disgusted because I'm like, ain't nobody seeing my stuff. Ain't nobody ordering. Ain't nobody. And so, me watching other YouTube tutorials, they would say, don't get discouraged.
You got to keep
Gotta
going.
keep going. Gotta keep
Yes.
going. And me, of all people, should know to keep going because I've been doing what I'm doing in the entertainment for 35 years.
And also from your background and from where you come from.
Exactly.
Because the struggle is real.
Ooh, the struggle was
And
real.
if you want to just give a little spiel of where you come from
Okay.
and kind of a little bit of what you've seen to make
yeah.
this productive person that we see in front of us today,
Okay.
I would love for
Well,
the
see,
viewers out there to get an
I
idea.
will give you the spill, the mini spill, because, like I say, I'm not, like we talked before, I'm not a camera person. But
Yes.
born in Gary, Indiana, moved to Seattle, Washington, went to Goodwill, and bought two old ass turntables and some wooden speakers, and that's how I started my DJ career.
I love it.
My first records, I learned to mix, not scratch, but
Mm-hmm.
mix, was Expose, The Point of No Return.
Oh my
The
goodness.
most whitest song. But that's all we pretty much had at that time. You couldn't scratch a B.B. King record. So I had Expose. So, that's how I had the saran wrap because I couldn't afford the real DJ gear.
So what's the difference between the real gear and saran wrap? Where does saran wrap come into being able to use your speakers and your turntables? How does that work?
Because DJs who can afford it, one,
Yes.
had Technique 1200 turntables with the S arm. Mine was a straight arm.
Mm-hmm.
I had the needle you can take out, put in. They had the needles you screw on, more sturdier. They had the DJ slip pads, which were these round pads that make the record slide. That's how they were able to scratch, and it keeps the wheel turning.
So that it gives them a
Gives
little
them
bit,
yeah.
So that it's not stuck
Right.
with.
And because the pads at that time were $5
Mm-hmm.
each,
Mm-hmm.
I could not afford them.
Mm-hmm.
So I took my mother's saran wrap, which is wax paper.
Right.
Cut a hole into saran wrap, put it between the record and the turntable.
Okay.
It'll make it slide just as well.
Oh wow.
So I had the saran
So you weren't
wrap.
just baking cookies.
No, I was saran wrapping
Okay,
records.
you was saran wrapped up.
Exactly.
I love it.
So, and I had the realistic mixer. And at that time, they didn't have the crossfader. They just had the off and on.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to scratch off, on, off, on, off. So I went through it all, So basically, my DJ years, I was doing all the clubs in Seattle. And back then, Seattle had hella clubs.
Oh my gosh.
Hella clubs.
We'll save that for another day.
episode. We had hella clubs.
But definitely.
So then, after I moved up to DJing, I moved to rapping. And at this point, I'll tell this story in another one. At this point, I was basically homeless. So I'll tell this in another episode too. Anyway, I started rapping, and these guys who are my mentors now, rest in peace, one has passed away, the other one's in California making movies. His name is Doug Green Productions. I would put it up on Macari, promote the site. Macari, a lot of people shop on Macari
We love
because
Macari.
it's like a what's that secondhand store at South Center Mall?
Plato's Closet.
It's like a Plato's Closet
love Plato's.
online worldwide. So you can put any much what you want. People sell old clothes. I sell all new clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I put that up. People see my designs. No hassle. They order them. So Macari, people order off there. They send me the QR code.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the post office. They scan the QR code, print out the label, put it on the package. It's off to the client. Just that simple.
Easy peasy.
Macari sends the client the tracking code. They send them everything. Client pays for shipping. It's just that easy. So the only thing I have to do from start to finish is receive the order, grab the shirt, drop it off at the post office.
Money's made.
Money's made. After the customer gets it, they have 3 days to rate you.
Okay.
Fast shipper, good quality, yada yada. Money's in the bank, just like that. So that's why I like Macari. A lot of people shop Macari. OfferUp is more of a all-around Plato's Closet.
Right.
Tools, skis, cars, boats, clothing. They sell everything.
Baby stuff.
Baby stuff. They sell everything. So that's another website I use.
Mm-hmm.
My shirts are on there, categorized, everything. So people on OfferUp, they order. Now the only thing about OfferUp, I love them, but they have their fees are just a little higher.
Okay.
When I say a little, we're talking pennies.
Right.
So it ain't
but
nothing-
pennies add up over time,
Pennies
ladies
add
and
up over
gentlemen.
time. Yeah.
So if you're already on a budget, you want to make sure you're going for the best bang for the buck.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But, and see, the only reason I argue with myself about the pennies is because my T-shirts only average $10, while everybody else is selling theirs for $20. So by the time I sell a T-shirt for $10 and the fees add up to $2 total, I'm only getting $8 per shirt.
Right.
Thank goodness I got to hook up on getting T-shirts for the low
So
low.
we got it, because
So
we got the low low. Just in
Exactly.
case you need some information too, don't hesitate.
Exactly.
We got some information for you to kind of get yourself started.
Exactly. And some people who I see sell T-shirts, they rather sell one T-shirt. I'm just throwing out a number. They rather sell one T-shirt a week for $20 compared to me selling 6 T-shirts for $10 a week.
Right, right.
Do the math.
I'm just saying, math does
Yeah.
itself.
So some people are happy making a $16 profit on
Right.
a $20 shirt, with me probably making a $6 profit
Right.
over a lot of shirts.
Right.
It works for me.
It does.
You
The
get
money,
what I'm
we
saying?
want the money to start rolling. That's the whole thing about passive.
Exactly.
You want the money to be reoccurring. You want it to be
passive.
like,
That's what it
you
is.
know, you want it to be like
Little
every
effort.
time you look around,
With
there's
little
more
effort.
money.
I'm not busting a sweat.
No.
I'm not little effort.
No, yes.
You know, it's at, you know, and from OfferUp and Mercari, when you get an order, you got 3 days to ship it off.
Right.
So there's no rush. It ain't like you have to jump up and run right then.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You have a little bit of time.
Exactly.
But you could make that difference and be a fast shipper,
I'm a speedy.
right? And get it off and running.
I get, if the only way I will ever take 3 days to send off a shirt is if I get the order too late on a Friday.
Right.
And the post office is closed.
Right.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday a holiday.
Right.
Other than that,
Nope. It's
you
not
got
happening.
that joint's in the mail the next morning.
Right.
So that's what and let me talk about how I help people. I have like 6 ladies now. I almost call them girls. I am so sorry. I've been jumped
My
on
6
before.
women.
My 6
My
women.
lovely ladies.
I got 6 women who are single mothers helping their children, you know, because like I said, I let it help. The way they make passive income off me is all they do is give out my card.
Nice.
That's all they do.
And that's it.
Because each one of them has
An affiliate link?
basically
Yes.
an affiliate card.
Yes.
So when someone orders through my website from a card that they've given them,
They get that.
that what they call the discount code box,
Mm-hmm.
they just type in their name.
Yep.
So that way I know, oh, this person came through Violet.
Yep.
This person came through this person. So when I do the shirt, a trust thing, they get their money.
Of
Because they
course.
trust me.
They know.
I'm not the type that, oh, you know, sold 16 shirts, I'm going to keep all the money.
Right.
No.
No.
So when all of a sudden they're waking up
With
to
money.
that coin sound and cash out,
Yeah.
they're wondering, where's this money coming from?
You hear it hit and dropped it on the table.
That's
Coins
what-
on
yeah.
the table.
That's what it does. So when
Uh-huh.
they're waking up seeing all of a sudden they got money from just handing out a card,
Right.
guess what they do? They give
They
out
hand
more
out
cards.
more cards.
Put it up.
And we just keep it going until we have no more cards and we reorder.
And they reorder.
Mm-hmm.
So then what happens is 2 of them who used to do that for me figure, I love what we're doing, Rock.
How can I
Do
make
you
this better?
mind if I start my own clothing brand? Not at all.
Of course.
That's what we're here for.
Right. Supporting each other
Exactly.
and boosting each other,
And
loving
that's-
on each other.
That's 2 of the ones I mentioned
Mhm.
who I'm doing their brands.
I love it.
You know, now I'm doing their clothes. They're selling their own clothes.
Right.
And no way am I upset. I even still promote their stuff.
Right, because we're promoting back and forth.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
If you're not on this channel, you're on our next channel, and then you're on our next channel. You see how that works?
Okay, exactly.
That's how that go.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's why I say passive income, I love it. You know, it's, you know, I still do the labor sometimes of, you know, when I go out and set up the cameras.
Right.
I even DJ maybe an old school party with my
Right.
turntables. You know, I'll still do that. But it's fun waking up designing clothes.
Because then you can do what you want. Your day is
Exactly.
yours. You're reclaiming your
Exactly.
time.
And I got to shout out my guy. And this is way off the rails because I know he'll never think I shout him out. I got to shout out my guy, Tony Shelman, my cousin, my brother from
Tony.
Seattle, Washington. He is the one guy who at the time, let me just say, he started International News and the Mecca brand clothing, went on to own Inichi, and now he's doing bigger and better things. Anyway, when he started his clothing company, he would give me his shirts and all that to wear. I had no idea what clothing was. I just wore the shit because I was too broke to buy the shit, you know. So I got to shout him out that now that I'm doing clothes, I understand what he was doing, where he was going with this when I didn't. At that time, again, 80s, I was trying to be a DJ and a rapper. So shout out to Tony Shelman and Rolando. Rolando still lives right across the street from me in Madrona District. This guy's a trillionaire, and he still lives right across the street from me.
'Cause that's how
and
you
I know
do it.
Orlando watches my show, and big ups to you guys, you know. So let's get back to the passive income.
But yeah, we have to talk about the vets around the area
Yeah.
because those are the ones
Yeah.
that are going to keep the community growing
Yeah.
and us understanding of what the next phase is.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say I love doing this. I love helping people. Let me get on the subject of I didn't just hear about this. All right, we're gonna turn the somber.
But
of
before
this.
we do that,
Okay.
we're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
We're going to hear something from some wonderful people who are trying to get you involved in more amazing things in your
Yes.
community. And then we'll be right back with what's up next. Lined up next. First, it's us. Then it's next.
You heard her.
Let's do it. Percentage.
There's that percentage.
Mm-hmm.
2, if they do it, they're not going to continue the drive like I have. Like I said,
Right.
I've been doing this for 40 years.
Right.
On a straight
But then there's
drive.
also the third. There's going to be people that actually get this information,
Yeah.
utilize it,
Yeah.
and they'll become the next billionaires to make sure that we are living, growing,
Man,
striving,
come on.
and thriving. So and that's only like maybe like 8%
Yeah.
at most.
Exactly.
Like a max.
And where I'm at right now, with my success and level of this filmmaking and all that, I'm okay where I'm
You're
at.
doing great.
I'm okay
You're doing
because
great.
I do understand.
I'm behind the scenes. I
Yeah.
get to see. I know
Yeah,
what's
she's
up.
there, yes.
You're doing
You know?
great.
And she comes from a background of good people in this industry too, so don't let her fool you either.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
can't
knows
fool
she's
you.
a young soul, but she's out here. She knows what's going this
Trying to
out.
get it right.
You get what I'm saying?
Hey.
So that's what I'm saying. Me, I don't mind teaching people how to do this. I don't mind showing people how to do this, but you got to do something with it. I am literally over 250 music videos in. That's how many music videos I've shot. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that number?
250 music videos. Now, out of those 250 music videos that I've shot personally, only 32 are out there.
But that's the joy
That's
of
crazy.
creating, though, too, right?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a joy.
So
of
you
creating.
got a lot of experience from that. But if the people don't want to put out their own music that was created
on.
by somebody
Come on.
who has worked with stars all
Come
over the
on.
world and works in many
Come
different
on.
avenues of life and different business opportunities,
Come on.
you don't want to include yourself in that, hey man, that's on you.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. You know, here I am. Like I say, I love helping people, but if I do a music video for you, and yeah, okay, you may put it up on YouTube,
Right.
but if you're not
What
telling
else?
nobody,
What else have we done?
Yeah, if you're not telling nobody, what kind of
And then
you
we
get mad
wonder
at
why
me.
we don't have any followers or why nobody's seen our stuff. Have you talked to any of your family members about it?
See.
Let's start there.
See, I can't.
Have
even,
you shared it with the fam?
See, I can't even
Because
talk
most
about.
of us got 50,000 family members anyways. If you just shared it with your family,
Yeah.
you might get a little
might.
passive income.
You might.
Just
you
a
might.
little.
You might. But see, that's why I say you may where I can't even talk about my next piece because I'm going to offend a lot of people because just like we just talked about, there's a lot of people who are telling me daily how they want to be this, they want to be that, they want to make it, they want to be influencers, they want to be viral, whoop, whoop, whoop. But every time I go to their Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, they ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
You can have the best apple
That's
pie.
one of my problems
But if
too.
you
I
ain't
don't
telling
post
nobody.
as much as I should, and that is also the way that we use and communicate with
Yeah.
each other. So if you're not on your social media platform and you feel like your voice isn't being heard,
Get on
that's
your platform.
why.
Get on your platform.
I'm one of those people, I've been told by many people, oh hey, I'm interested in what you do. Let me know what is your handle.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I barely use it. You can check it, but then it's an embarrassment to me because my best work is not being shown.
Her best work.
And
too,
that
y'all.
could be like something that could change my life, but because
Yes.
I wasn't prepared, then I miss that opportunity. So for you guys,
Exactly.
I don't want you to miss any opportunities. Let that be my mistake that I made. Don't do the same, and let's like grow from that, because it's easy.
I like the fact that, like I say, we keep it real, because like she's saying was real, but at that same point, you're helping me like I'm helping you.
Exactly.
You haven't been on your social media because you ain't had too much content.
Exactly.
I love putting out content.
Right.
I can't put out content without you.
Right.
So we're helping each other.
We're doing it together.
It's a team.
It's
you
a
see
team.
what I'm saying?
Get your team
Get
straight.
your team straight.
If we can say one thing for you to take away from this, get your team straight.
Yes.
So that you guys can get in line and get it in order and change the game.
Exactly.
Because we need game changers right now. We don't need the same old, same old. We don't want the same results.
Exactly.
We want game changers. We need everybody to get ready to step up and step out.
Exactly.
So what's up?
So what I'm going to do before we end this segment, because we can go on for days with this. So here's the homework. If you want to, let's just say if you want to start up, we'll just say a t-shirt company. Like I say, everybody wears clothes. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, don't make shirts, don't make shirts. Everybody wears clothes.
Right.
Here's what you do. Get a business license. $75, $95 a year. Take pictures of your clothes that you design. Start you a Macari, an OfferUp, and then that's...
Macari!
Yeah, I ain't going to forget the name now.
No.
And if you have a Shopify, you can do all that. Promote.
You're out hanging with
And
your
then-
friends anyways.
and then
Why
when
not
you-
promote
right.
yourself?
Then when your best friend calls you and says, I'm tired of seeing your ads, can you stop promoting so much?
That's when
you
you
just
know.
tell them, good job.
Right.
I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want.
That's what we want.
And if you don't want to see my ads, and this goes for me too, if you don't want to see my ads, unfriend me.
Right.
Unsubscribe. I won't lose no sleep.
But if you want the best of the best of the best,
better come on with
stay where you're at for the rest.
Come on. Ooh, I like that.
Because that's how that goes. Come on.
Come on.
Fist bump.
I like
Bang,
that.
bang.
So that's your homework. And then hit us up. Let us know how that went. Give it about a month. You know? Like
And
I
let
said,
us know what we can do for you.
Exactly.
We're going to keep showing you the goods. We just need you to be ready to receive.
Exactly.
And that's it.
You know? So I do want to thank you
And thank you.
for putting me through this. 'cause
Yes.
I
We're putting
think I
you
needed
through
this
for
talk.
ourselves.
I think I needed this talk.
Yes,
you know?
we
It was
did.
a great talk. You know, we talked on the passive income.
Yep.
And before we started filming, we talked on a lot.
We did. And so
we
we're going
know-
to keep incorporating what
we know
we
we got a lot of
just
stuff to
talked
talk
about. For you guys to see, for you to understand our dynamics and where we're trying to take this and how we're trying to change the world.
Yeah. Just after I argued with you
I
yesterday
know.
about I ain't got nothing to say.
But you do. You do. And I love it.
literally was in a debate
And
yesterday.
you do. You got
about
tons
I've got
to say.
nothing to say.
Rock's got
Yeah.
tons to say, ladies and gent. I'm going to keep them on camera just for you.
Because I do not like being on
So
camera.
let us know that you love seeing Rock and V. You love supporting us. Follow us on all our channels.
Yes.
Follow us anywhere you can and we'll follow you back.
Yes. We'll put the information down at the bottom.
Yep.
And in the titles and in the scriptures.
You'll find us and we'll find you.
So please, tune in to Rock Movies,
Yes.
which is on Roku, which is on Fire Stick.
Yes.
Type in Prinda City and check out her show, Rockin'
Yes.
Whips.
PRINDA City.
Yes.
You can find me right there. I keep it litty. You know.
You gonna come with these quotes
I know,
all the
I'm
time?
sorry.
They're gonna be shirts next time, y'all. We're gonna have these quotes
We're
all
going
over
to have
our
it
shirts.
so quoted up, okay? Because quotes are life. You know this.
Yes. So thank everybody for tuning in.
Thank you for
We're gonna
tuning
let you
in.
go. Like I said, you could have been any place else, but you was right here.
You're
so
with
we're gonna
us.
keep it litty with Prinda City. Oh,
Yeah.
I got one in.
Ah, you did. And lined up next, you already know, it's the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.